So now that we understand the tools that we need to record our audio samples, let's start thinking about what type of audio samples we want to include in one of our tracks. So before we get into the genre, the drums, etc., of the track we're creating, in this creative process, we're coming from organically creating the song inspired by our environment. For example, I was just in Costa Rica and I was in the jungle and I heard really, really loud sounds coming from the trees. And I thought they were birds at first. They kind of sounded like cicadas. And there was two different types of sounds coming from the trees. And then I asked a local who told me that they're both types of cicadas. They just have different sounds. I didn't have the official field recorder with me or mics or computer, but I had my cell phone. So I opened up just a basic recording app that comes with the cell phone. And if you don't have one, there are many options on the App Store. And I just recorded what I heard for like 30 seconds. I brought that into the Ableton program. If you open up Ableton, you can import audio either to the clip view or to the session view. We're going to be starting in clip view. So I got my audio here. Basically, just drag it, and you can also rename it. So let's listen. I got here by clicking twice on the sample. So this is an example of me starting my creative process using a sound from the environment, a totally organic sound. If you are interested in creating everything from an indoor space, but maybe trying to recreate certain sounds using vocals and the microphone, you can get creative. Just understand the type of room that you're in. Like, is your room a small room? Is it a big room? What material is the room? Are the walls concrete? Are they wood? Are they brick? Do you have sound panels or do you not have sound panels? If you are not in a studio with sound panels, I would not recommend the condenser mic. I would recommend condenser mic for that type of room. Also, if you want to record from your backyard and you don't have a Zoom recorder, but you have a condenser mic and you want to pick up sounds from the environment as much as you can, then the condenser mic is also really good for that. The dynamic mics are good if you want to get like a more direct sound. So let's say that I want to use some like kitchen pots and pans and like a fork and a knife and maybe a glass from the kitchen and record the sounds. I would use one of these mics, and you can do it in any room. The other thing that I recommend is testing the mics beforehand, which we are going to be getting into with the program, how we can set up the mics and how we can just test different sounds at different angles ahead of time before recording. Because like the last thing you want is to spend hours recording an idea and then not be happy with the recording after. So you can already eliminate that type of disappointment by just doing a couple quick tests at the beginning to hear which sounds better. So whatever inspires you from your environment, whether it's like the people around you, the animals, the natural sounds of nature, the wind, the ocean. These can all be used as inspiration for your track, and they can also be captured and layered as textures in the track. All right, so that's the basic tools and foundation for us to get our organic audio samples recorded. So for the next lesson, we are going to hook up the mics into our interface and record indoors. And we're going to be taking the Zoom recording device outdoors as well to get some field recordings. So I'll see you there.